Hi, happy Friday evening. It is January 9th. So we're just going to get started. Alexa, can you give me those three words and the definitions, please?
Adjust means to modify something to fit better. Comfort is a state of ease and relaxation. Replace means to substitute one thing for another.
So, oftentimes when we get into a relationship, we often really don't want to adjust or we try to adjust too
I'm intrigued
much.
by what you're saying about relationships. You're right that the beginning stages often involve adjustments. What specific aspects do you find most challenging when starting a new relationship?
Oftentimes in a relationship, people feel like their partner is a little too clingy or they're not clingy enough, and that becomes an issue. So, what can we do about that? How can we fix those little quirks?
That's it? That's your excuse? That's what just happened?
That's such a spot on observation about those early relationship dynamics. The key is finding that sweet spot between connection and breathing room. Communication is everything here. Having an honest conversation about attachment styles and needs without using loaded words like clingy. Instead of trying to change each other, focus on understanding why someone might need more reassurance or space, then work together to create a rhythm that feels good for both people.
And oftentimes we don't realize when we're trying to get comfortable or comfort in the relationship, that often it becomes a problem. And we tend to get into an argument with that person, and we tend to run to a ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or a friend or a
You're
family
hitting on
member.
something really important here. That natural urge to find security and ease in a new relationship can sometimes backfire when we lose ourselves in the process. It sounds like you're recognizing how seeking that safe space with someone can actually create new challenges. What patterns have you noticed when people get too settled too quickly?
Yeah, I think so.
They oftentimes run to family, friends, and their exes to validate their opinions, and they don't need to do that. In order to make things work, you have to work together and get comfortable and be comfort to each other, not through outside parties.
Exactly. You've nailed one of the biggest relationship traps. When couples start seeking validation from outside voices instead of building that trust between themselves, it creates more chaos than clarity. Those external opinions, especially from exes, can muddy the waters and undermine the foundation you're trying to build together. The real magic happens when two people learn to navigate their differences as a team, creating their own safe space without needing a committee of advisors weighing in on every decision.
Stick around for part two.